Hello again. What did I hear? Well, I heard that the DHS, the Secretary of DHS, Jay Johnson, he wants to reject the term jihad and Sharia. Let's just do a little bit of a recap, huh? I might have missed a few. I mean, it is possible because there's so many. But tell me what these all have in common. These meaning the shooters. Fort Hood, Major Nadal Hassan. What did he slaughter? 30 some odd people? And what is his faith? Huh? Islam. Let's go to the Chattanooga, Tennessee shooter, Mohammed Yosef Abdulaziz. Now that was deemed workplace violence or domestic terrorist, when in fact Mohammed Yosef Abdulaziz went to Jordan for 6 to 9 months. When he came back, he went on a shooting spree. What was his faith? Well, with a name like Mohammed, he wasn't Jewish, huh? Now how about the Boston Marathon bombing? The two brothers, the Tezniev brothers, what were they? Were they Polish? No, they were Muslims. How about the Virginia shooting? You know, that false flag, Vester Flanagan? What was he? Well, he was Muslim. How about the D.C. Navy Yard shooting with the shotgun? Aaron Alexander. What was he? Was he Polish? No, he was Muslim. How about the Oklahoma co-worker that went on a decapitation hunt? Alton Alexander Nolan. What was he? Well, he was a convert to that peaceful, loving religion, Islam. How about the Paris nightclub slaughter? What were those? Were they Polish? Were they French? No, they were Muslims. What about the Paris delicatessen slaughter? And the slaughter of the publisher? What were they? Well, they were Muslims. How about the San Bernardino shooting? And then you had Taish. Then you had Saeed Farouk and Tashin Malik. What were they? Were they Polish? No, they were Muslims. How about the Bristol attacks in Belgium? What were they? Well, were they Jewish? No, they were Muslims. How about the latest Orlando shooting, Omar Mateen? What was he? Well, he was Muslim. So when you add up these various individuals that slaughtered innocent people, what's the common denominator? Well, they're Muslims. And what have we got in the White House? Well, we got an Arab, Sunni Muslim, who's bringing in untold Syrian refugees. What do we know about the Syrian refugees? About the same that we know about Obama. Next to nothing. Look at the damage he alone has inflicted on this country. Are you sort of getting the picture? And I'm sure I've probably left out who knows how many of these mass murderers. But again, the common thread is they're all Muslims. And you got Jay Johnson wants to get rid of the terms jihad and Sharia. You got the Attorney General, Loretta Lynch, ready to prosecute anyone that speaks disparagingly about Muslims. That's already happened in Canada with the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, huh? Canadian, huh? Yeah. How long do you think that's going to be before they implement that here? You speak disparagingly about that peaceful, loving religion, you will be punished up to 2 years in prison, like in Canada. Huh? Folks, It's totally insane that mosques aren't shuttered or at a minimum surveyed. But you can't. They're the holy places of worship that grow terrorists and store weapons. I'm pretty certain that if you were to do a thorough investigation and a spot check on 100 mosques, I don't know, let's say 80 of them would be spewing jihad propaganda, storing weapons. It's completely and totally insane. You know, I've said quite often Europe's a snapshot into our future. Well, we sort of beat them because we got a Mursi in the White House for almost 8 years. But look what's happening to England with that Mursi mayor in London. What did he do? Well, he doesn't want to have posters in the subways, on the trains, on the buses, around the city of attractive women, unless they're wearing burqas. What a complete joke. Folks, wake the hell up. The common denominator for terror originates at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Barack Hussein Obama. That's sort of what I think. And if you take a look at some of these countless mass murderers, again, they're not Jewish, they're not Polish, they're Muslim. You know that peaceful, loving religion, the one that Hillary Rodham Clinton always speaks about?